Welcome to Camp Holly. This is off of US 192, just outside of Melbourne. It is one of our local destinations. It's a fish camp, although there's no camping anymore. They've completely redid over there. That first building right there used to be white. It's the original building, but they redid it. They've got a bar. They have a boat ramp. It costs $3 to use the boat ramp. Ironically, just across the river is a free public boat ramp. The main reason I come here is the fishing, because that is the St.johns River right there. It's a good place to fish for bass, bluegill, and sometimes catfish. Let's go for a little tour. Now, this place has been recently, within the last few years, bought by a new family. And they're doing a lot of rehab here. They offer airboat rides. And there used to be docks right here, but they're putting in a nice seawall. I'm assuming they're going to put in some more docks, or maybe a deck. I'm not really sure. This is the parking area. It's always been about the same. Used to have more gravel, but the gravel's been slowly pounded down until it's just white sand. The new addition here is the Gator Grill. From what I understand, the food's particularly good, although I haven't tried any yet. They make a lot of their money on drinks. I love this sign. Isn't that sign great? That is the original building. It was white. It's been completely rehabbed. They now have a nice bar. This area over here that's covered was just dirt just a few years ago, and they used to do cornhole tournaments. I do believe they still do the tournaments and move the tables on the weekends or when they're holding them. They have an observation deck. They also sell bait here, which is why I'm here. This is their little gift shop. It's also where the bait and tackle is sold. You got a really cool aquarium here. Look at that. Baby alligators. And just some of your standard convenience store type items. Shirts. Doesn't appear to be anybody in here at the moment. Oh, that's interesting. Might have been the lady I saw walking a minute ago. It's definitely worth your time to stop here. Sometimes they have larger alligators. They have a enclosement area that I can't access right now. It's closed off. And there are plenty of wild alligators. If you come out here right around sunset, there are gators. Lots of gators. Got me some worms. The worms here are ridiculously expensive. That cost me $7. They're labeled $4.50, but when it rings up $6.97. So, labeling not accurate. This is something fun. Old sawmill blade in the front of a boat. All of this reconditioning is brand new within the last couple of years. Big difference from what it used to be. But the fishing's pretty good here, especially if you've got a small boat. As you can see, those gentlemen are getting ready to head out. Boat ramp here is very steep. It's also very old. And has had no improvement in my entire lifetime on the boat ramp. It's also very short, so if you're not careful, you would go right off of it. And that makes for a bad day. This spot right here is why I come here to fish. There's a shell bar right there. And it goes from being a foot or two to like 8 foot deep right off that shell bar. That's where the fish hang out. You can also access fishing next to the bridge, but not off of it. Really wouldn't want to. The traffic going across there is doing 70 miles an hour, so if you got hit, that'd be bad. See right there, the county's been out. That is technically county property over there. And they mowed that. That wasn't mowed last week. And you see that little floating house there. You can rent those here. They have several of them out on Lake Helen Blazes and other areas that are off that way that you can rent during hunting season. That's the only part of the camp part that is left, is you can rent those. They're kind of expensive. They got a dozen or so of them out there. Well, that's Camp Holly. It's one of the oldest fish camps in this area. There used to be more, but most of them went out of business. And I am going to take my kids fishing. So until next time, you have a great day.